Recording in progress. Okay, there we are. Now I'm going to share my screen again and we will get on the ball because I was going to say I want to be respectful of your evening, but I want to be respectful of the rest of your day. It is Friday. So thanks so much for hopping on here. Maka, I think you're going to get us started.
Yes, I can go ahead and get us started. Thanks everybody for being here. I know that Ola and Yvonne have people joining us too, but I just wanted to take a minute to go ahead and introduce Mandy. I'm super excited that we get this opportunity and that Mandy's gonna cover some things with us. But just to let you know, as you can tell from the picture, she's a wife of mom and mom of 7. She's over in Lexington, Kentucky. Kaimi is, I know earlier when we talked about being here locally, my friend Kaimi, who's on right now, is actually in Florida, I believe. So he's also on the mainland. So thanks for joining us. As far as Mandy goes, I'm just blown away by her, her drive, her passion. And I feel like I can take a lot from learning from her and being on this awesome team. Mandy has been in network marketing, in the space of network marketing for about 7 years. She is a 6-figure earner with at least 2 companies prior to. She's partnered with Q back in February of this year. And since then, she's already ranked up 8 times. So 5 times on the team building side and 3 on the customer side. So honestly, I was in the market for vitamins and I'm so glad that I stumbled upon this and I wanted to share the opportunity with our group. And I'm happy to be a part of the team and I'm so thankful that Mandy can be here. So I'm gonna hand it over to Mandy. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to say. I'm thrilled to be here. I love this. It is like one day I woke up and I discovered what I was born to do. And it came out of a need for supplements. Like you can see here, I have struggled with a chronic illness since 2013. So 9 years now I've struggled. You would never know it by looking at me. A mysterious chronic illness that no doctor can put his finger on. And I was looking for answers. And when you're sick and you don't know why you're sick, you start going looking for answers by yourself. You become your doctor. And I joined a company for the products. I joined because I was desperate to feel better. It was on the day before Christmas Eve. I was sick. I couldn't wrap Christmas presents for my kids. And all I wanted was something to feel better. And my friend had been talking to me about this certain set of products for a while. And I joined just to hopefully get good results. Now, those did not end up being a really good fit for my body. But what it did, the blessing in disguise, is that it introduced me to an industry that I didn't know that I could be successful in, an industry that I had kind of rolled my eyes at in the past. But what it did is it plugged me into people, it plugged me into pages, it plugged me into groups that allowed me to see that there were all these people out there who were making money and a lot of it. There was no difference between those people and me. I remember looking at how much they were making and what they were doing and all they were accomplishing and just thinking, how am I different? I'm not. And the beautiful thing about this industry is that anyone can be successful. It's an industry that involves 2 things, skill set and mindset, and you can grow both. And that's the beautiful thing about what it is that we get to do. So I'm so excited to get to share with you tonight, not only what I love about this industry, but more specifically, I shouldn't say deeply, we're only going to spend a little bit of time together, but diving into what it is that drew me to this company and led me to make a pivot here. So like Maka said, I am a mom of 7. Might have a little bit to do with why I don't feel good all the time. They have completely drained me. I just remember my doctor saying they're like little leeches, like they suck every good thing out of your body, every vitamin, every mineral. And I had 7 pretty much back to back to back, but we knew we wanted a large family and they are the biggest blessings in my life. I could eat pizza, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's my favorite food. And I love riding my Peloton. My bike is my outlet. For years, I could not exercise because I was so sick. And my my Peloton was the way that I was finally able to exercise again and take care of my body. And it was the only thing I could do. It was the only thing that didn't make me dizzy. It was the only thing that didn't give me migraines. So that's a little bit about me. And I love network marketing. I will never forget the day that I got my first check. It was $919 and I did it in a month. And it just reinforced to me that anybody can do this. I'm just a busy, busy, busy. And when I say busy, that's an understatement because all of my kids are involved in sports. If I can do this, anybody can do it. So what it is that it takes the right type of leadership to set you up for success. And they say that it's not what you know, but it's who you know. And these two men here, in already 3 months, in such a short season of my life, Jake more so than Mark, because I've had a lot more time to spend with Jake than Mark. These two men have already made such a profound and instrumental mark on my life. They have been pivotal in impacting and changing the lives of thousands upon thousands of people out there. And that's because they're doing this industry different. This is not MLM. This is not your typical direct sales company. We teach people to be smart business owners. We teach people to do this the right way, to do it in a beautiful way, a non-spammy way, a way that people say, I want to be a part of that. And that's why we are making waves. So you're looking at our founder and CEO, Mark Wilson, and our president, Jake Spencer, and their objective, and I can say this with full confidence because I had the opportunity to fly out to Salt Lake City when I was researching new companies. I was flown out to Utah. I was able to meet with 5 different companies, and I settled upon Q Sciences because they were 100% different than every other company that I met with. I remember even after I met with them, I told my husband, we don't need to look anywhere else. This is where we're supposed to be. This is where I can thrive. This is where I can be successful. This is where I can make the most impact. And the reason for that is who they are and who they and what they embody. So you have Mark. Mark is a 2-time Super Bowl champion for the Oakland, or I guess it was it Oakland Raiders then? It was 1981 and 1982. He was a 2-time Super Bowl champion. So Mark understands hard work. He understands grit. He understands doing what it takes to be successful and to make the thing happen. He understands vision and when to take a stand and how to get results. So that's our founder. Then Mark found Jake to come alongside. Jake began as a consultant for the company. Mark didn't like where the company was. He brought in Jake to see how they could grow. Jake helped, propelled the company. I'm going to talk about this in a little bit, into over 1,200% growth over 3 years. And Jake ended up coming on as the president of the company. Jake is unique in the sense that he was in the field. He was in the position like me and Ola, Yvonne, Maka. He was in the same position as us. So he understands, he gets it. He knows what it's like to experience the ebbs and flows of business and sales. He knows how to do this. He was looking to create something different. He wanted to create something different where people weren't encompassing that typical network marketing MLM vibe, not getting into car bonus programs that they couldn't afford and then losing their income and being stuck with a car payment. He wanted to teach people to be smart business owners, to handle their finances well. And Jake always says to us, every time we hear from Jake, he says, I will never retire you on MLM income. It's what you'll do with the income that I give you that will determine your wealth. So we're different. We are different here. That's the bottom line. And the reason that we're different is because of these two men. So what you're looking at right now is what has taken us from 2012, which was the beginning of Q, to now, or to 2018, when Jake was brought in to kind of take us to the next level, to mix things up. He actually created a new compensation plan that made a lot more sense and helped a lot more people win. And oh my gosh, when I get to that compensation plan here in a minute, you're going to see why. It's 1 page, no glossary, no terms, no hidden no hidden language showing, like taking money away from you. They're actually looking for ways to give as much money as possible to the field. But what happened was we had so many customers, but not a lot of business growth. And we wanted people who wanted to make money. We wanted people who wanted to come in and not just have a really great product experience, but people who wanted to make a substantial income. And when I say substantial income, I want to be crazy clear. That can mean $500 a month. Heck, it can mean $200 a month, because $200 a month, most financial advisors will say that $200 a month, if you gave them that, they could change your life. So with the way that, gas prices, everything, a gallon of milk, I mean, the way that the price of everything is going up in the world, um, it was just imperative that we helped as many people reach the goals that they set for themselves. So whether that's $200 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, or like me wanting to make as much money as possible, for my family, there is a place for you here at Q Sciences. So we revamped the comp plan. And since 2018, we've seen over 1,200% growth. We are on the ground in 26 countries and counting. And when I say in counting, we're adding new countries all the time. And this is a ground floor opportunity. I know a lot of people, toss that phrase around a lot, but typically with a startup, with a true ground floor opportunity that's a startup, there's a lot of risk involved, but we're at that place of startup where there's also stability. And you see that demonstrated here by the S curve. This is a standard graphic, what's the right word, illustration in the business world, showing how you go from ground floor to momentum, and then you reach saturation, or what's called legacy. I was involved, my first company was a legacy company, so I got in too late. It wasn't that you couldn't be successful, it was just that it was much more difficult to be successful. When I went to Utah, I met with a ground floor with a brand new company that was just getting started, and I really loved everything that they were doing, but there was so much risk involved in that. So I decided to go with what was smartest. I decided to go with what made the most sense. And that was a company that was on the cusp of momentum, that was right here. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. And that's when I planted my tree 3 months ago. So we are in the perfect place. Moving on. So the man behind the magic, the reason why we have products that are completely changing people's lives, is this is all because of him. This is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. We call him the triple threat. And the reason why we call him the triple threat is because not only is he a licensed internal medicine physician, so he has all of the smarts, all of the brains, all of the knowledge of the Western medicine world, and all of the benefits that come alongside having that. He also recognized that there are natural options out there, that there are ways that people can get help in their health via natural ways, which is the whole basis of our product line, is natural supplementation. So he is a licensed naturopath as well. And third, he is a former senior editor at WebMD. I always joke about this and nobody laughs, but we all know it's true, that WebMD is that website where you go to search your symptoms and find out that you're dying. Because if you're anything like me, WebMD is like, you put in like, my arm is sore, and it's like you have an aneurysm. and so that's what I think of when I think of WebMD, but there's so much brains behind that. And what I love about Dr. Kimberly is that he recognizes that science is always changing. This is true innovation. I was previously with a company who said one of our core values is innovation. And I'm not saying that innovation wasn't important to them, but this is true innovation. This is recognizing that the science is always changing. And most people are pretty close-minded, but he's open-minded enough to say the science is changing. We need to improve. We've improved products that already exist that we didn't have to touch because it was going to cost more money to change them, but we changed them because we know that that's how people will get the best efficacy from those products. So we're constantly innovating, constantly adding new verticals. Verticals is just a fancy business word for new product lines. So hemp is one of our verticals. Terpenes, which you'll learn more about soon, is one of our verticals. Collagen is one of our verticals. Our oral sprays is one of our verticals. And that's how we've grown so fast, is with that type of innovation. So what I want you to see here, and I have no idea on your all's edge, on your all's end, is that font really dark? The good news for you is that if it's dark, because it looks pretty dark, like a dark, dark gray on my end, is that you're not missing much. I'm going to tell you what it says, but this is our full suite of products. Now, there is no way in this world we would be on here for 2 hours that I could go through all of these products. So we're just going to hit some of the most popular products. And if you have questions about any other particular products that we have, you're just going to go back to the person who invited you here today. So on the top, what you see is our hemp line, and that's kind of what put us on the map. That's what made us super popular. We emerged at a time when everybody wanted hemp. Everybody wanted CBD, and nobody had a proper understanding of CBD. Everybody thought CBD was marijuana and then it had psychoactive effects, but they didn't understand CBD. So what we did, and I have tried so many different versions of CBD. We're talking upwards of $150 for a little tiny bottle of CBD, and I've never noticed anything from it ever. What we did here at Q that I think is just absolutely incredible is we took our CBD along with our terpenes, again, which I'm going to tell you about here in a little bit, and we applied what we call the BioSync technology to our hemp line and our terpenes. What BioSync means is that, first of all, it's water soluble. Our bodies are 70% water. And if you put anything in your body that's not water, that's, a lot of hemp oils contain carrier oils such as MCT or coconut oil or olive oil. Oil and water don't mix. So the body naturally wants to reject it. So what we did is we created a water soluble CBD that uses this technology, making it almost 100% absorbable and feeling it within a matter of minutes. Not only do we have the traditional sublingual drops that go under your tongue, we also have CBD for rest, for sleep. It's one of my favorite products. We have roll-ons, we have creams, we have products for your pets. Some of our pets get super antsy. I know when my dog, when there's a thunderstorm, we have CBD for that. And so that's what you see here at the top. On the bottom, you see we're broken up into 2 lines, our hemp line and our nutraceutical line. And what you see here at the bottom is our nutraceutical line. That's going to cover everything from micronutrients, our like core, getting just those essential nutrients into your body. It's going to include our collagen line, our kids line, our men and women's hormone health products, Armor and Guard, which are incredible immunity products. We have energy drinks, we have weight loss products, fitness, which I'll get to in a few minutes, and greens, which taste like apple cinnamon and don't even taste like vegetables in any way whatsoever. My husband chugs like 2 of these a day, and they're amazing. So we have our hemp line and we have our nutraceutical line. And the coolest part about this is I've never had to turn anyone away, ever. I know I haven't been with the company long, but in my 3 months, I've probably had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of conversations, and I've never had to turn anybody away because I didn't have a product that could help them. So I want to spend a little time talking about Q Core. Q Core is our most effective and most popular product combo. Now you can buy these separately. You can buy them in their bottles, and that's totally fine. But what I love is that we've put them into these AM and PM packets. I know with my husband, like for example, my husband, if you give him 3 bottles, which is the 3 products that are in Core, if I hand him 3 bottles and I take 2 of the Align in the morning, take 2 of the Q Max, and in the evening take those again, but also add a probiotic, he's going to go, no, that's too difficult, I'm not going to do that. But what we did is we put them into simple AM and PM packets where, I mean, I remember when I was in Utah and I was meeting with Jake, the president of the company, we were sitting at the table together and he just pulled one out of his back pocket. It was so easy. He just took them, he was done. But these are so effective, you guys. They stay in the typical reorder rate of 22 months. That's the average reorder rate of Q Core. This is our most popular product combo. Almost everybody takes it because of the way it makes them feel. If it doesn't make you feel good, if you're just taking it and then peeing it out, like your body's not actually absorbing it, why would you even take it? But people are getting such incredible results that this product combo stays in the average order for 22 months. In the supplement world, that's unheard of. I can get almost anybody. I would tell you that I can get almost anybody on a product for 30 to 60 days. To keep them on that same product for 22 months is unparalleled. It's unheard of and it's amazing. So that is a total it's total testament to our products. On June 1st, we'll be adding Digest to our core combo packets. Digest is one of our newest products. I think it's our #4 bestseller right now. And it contains 11 digestive enzymes. As you get older, your body stops making as many digestive enzymes. And we need those enzymes to break down the foods that we eat. And you might say, I feel fine. My stomach feels fine. I don't have any issues whatsoever. But do you have anxiety? Do you have depression? Do you have, and I'm not making any medical claims. I'm just saying that right here. I'm not making any medical claims. But what I will tell you is that the science suggests is that if you're not breaking down your food and converting all of these nutrients into as they're the precursor to the neurotransmitters that your body needs to be healthy, you will struggle with other things. If it's not your stomach, for a lot of people, it is your stomach. But if it's not your stomach, you'll struggle with a lot of other things too, especially those neurotransmitters that are for happiness and like serotonin and dopamine and norepinephrine. Yeah. So core, amazing, love it. Moving on. Collagen. Now, what I want to say about collagen is that collagen is one of those things that everybody's taking. Everybody's looking for it. Everybody's taking it, or people hate it. They say, oh, your body makes collagen. You don't need collagen. Well, yeah, your body makes collagen until you're about 20, 25. And then it starts to decrease. And then the best way to supplement collagen is to either eat foods that promote collagen in the body, collagen production in the body, which would be eating a boatload, like a crock pot a day full of bone broth. I don't want to do that. Or you can supplement with collagen. And what we did is we worked almost 2 years on our collagen product. We are so proud of this product. The more I learn about it, the more I'm impressed by it. This is a full matrix medical grade collagen. We have 2 versions. One is Reform, and it's designed to assist the internal or the external structures of the body, such as hair, skin, and nails. And then we have Rebuild, which is actually buy 2, get 1 free right now. We have Rebuild, which is for the internal structures of your body, such as muscles, joints, ligaments. People take it to assist the body in recovery. We also have a skincare line that uses our collagen as well as Colloidal Gold and hemp. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I lose my train of thought with noise. So that's, I went backwards. So that is collagen, which we ingest internally, as well as the collagen that we use on our face. And the serum especially has completely, I have never had, I'm not saying I look amazing, but I've never had Botox, don't want Botox. This serum has been absolutely incredible, and the overnight gold as well. So these are testimonies you see here. These are 2 weeks apart, 2 weeks. And I actually know most of these people, and I can testify that these are 2 weeks apart. Most people think these are probably 2 years. No. The next thing I want to talk about, especially if weight loss and fitness are important to you, is the MyQ Fit. MyQ Fit was designed by our We have personal trainers, Stacy and Kimball Johnson. I actually got to meet them a few weeks ago in South Carolina. Stacy and Kimball Johnson are our personal trainers. We also have nutritionists on staff. When you download the MyQFit app, and everyone, whether you sign up as a customer or an ambassador, everyone has access to the MyQFit app. You're going to get personalized workout programs. You're going to get texts and messages from our nutritionist asking you how on track you are with your goals. You're going to get videos, meal plans that are specialized according to your goals. You're going to get accountability, community, and just proximity. I think that's the coolest thing to point out here is proximity to these people. When you get a message from Stacy or Kimball or Brighton, who is one of our nutritionists, I believe, it's actually them. It's not an automated like bot. So we have, weight loss and fitness combos that come in stacks that address the body, address the mind, the spirit. You get, this actually needs to be updated. It's not 30 days of the app for free. It's free from now on for anybody who joins as a customer or an ambassador. So that's MyQFit. This is actually, if you can see, it's actually blocked by my screen because I can see your all's faces, but here on the right is actually who introduced me to Q. Her name is Katie. And this has been a little bit of her transformation, which has been nothing short of amazing. Next, I'm going to touch a little bit on hemp. You know what? I already talked about hemp, so I'm going to skip over this one just for the sake of time. Terpenes. So what I want you to take away from this call tonight is when you start to hear about terpenes in the same way that you started to hear about CBD or hemp oil years ago, when you hear about terpenes, I want you to remember that you probably heard it here first. And my goal for each of you, should you decide to partner with us here at Q, is that you tell enough people about terpenes that when they hear terpenes for the first time, they go, oh yeah, that's what Maka's been talking about. Oh, that's what Yvonne's been talking about. Terpenes. Yeah, Q has those. I'm going to order some of those because I don't know of any other company in the world right now that's doing terpenes. So what is a terpene? A terpene is basically in the same way that you have essential oils, and essential oils such as lavender, which is just a plant compound, elicits a response in the body. And for lavender, that would be calmness or relieving tension. So we have lavender oil, we have lavender bath bombs, we have lavender lotions. We put them on our babies to help them sleep at night. We've created 4 terpenes so far. There's a 5th one on the way. I know what it is, but I can't tell you. But all I can tell you is it's going to be extremely unique and very helpful and wonderful for the majority of men and women. But the 4 that we have so far is slumber, which is created for sleep. Comfort is for discomfort, pain relief, inflammation, those types of things. Create is one that's very unique in that a lot of us give it to our children, because create is for those people, adults and children, who struggle with sitting still, people who struggle with squirrel brain, who go from one task to another and can't ever stay on task. Create helps with mental clarity and brain fog. And these are next generation. They're water soluble, just like our hemp. They are biosync. So they are biosync technology as well. And these are just essentially active plant compounds that elicit a response in the body. And the reason why, from a business perspective, should you decide to partner with us here at Q, from a business perspective, there are so many countries that cannot get hemp oil. Just for legality reasons, everybody can get terpenes. They're fast acting and we're the first to the market. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to transition a little bit into why people like me, Yvonne, Ola, Maka, Colleen, if she's on here, I haven't seen her yet, but why why we decided to partner with Q. Now, I'm asking you to keep an open mind. Like, I know you don't know me from Adam, but I'm asking you to keep an open mind. You may listen to all of this and you may say, this isn't for me. And it very well may not be. You may say, those products sounded really great and I want to use those products. This business may or may not be for you, but I'm at least asking you for the next 10 minutes or so to keep an open mind. So what I want you to know is that people want what we have. People want what we have. And we live in a time right now where everyone is looking for an additional stream of income. And we are so passionate about what it is that we're doing because we know we have an additional stream of income here that can supplement your life. That no matter whether your goal, like I said earlier, no matter whether your goal is $200, $500, $1,000 per month, we can help you do that. Right now, if you sign on, if you partner with us today or tomorrow, I would suggest today because I don't understand how Australian time works. So I don't know how long that would last. But if you partner with us right now, you get an extra $200 if you reach your first set of bonuses. That comes to a total of $950 in your first month. I see people do this all the time in their first week. So if I told you, I can't guarantee it, but if I told you I could have $950 in your pocket by next Friday, would you want to be a part of that? That's something to consider. The ways that you do that is through the customers you bring in. You do not have to build a team here. If you're that person who goes, oh my gosh, this is one of those things. Well, first of all, yes, it is one of those things. And we think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But if you're one of those people who says, is this one of those things? I don't want to build a team, but I could maybe find some people who are interested in ordering product. You can rank up, you can promote and make a lot of money just by acquiring customers with your customer commission and your customer rank. Other ways are with your monthly team commission, which is the team building side of our compensation plan, as well as promotional bonuses. You guys, you're going to see in a few minutes when I get to our compensation plan, these promotional bonuses are not like $100 a month. They're 4-figure, 5-figure, 6-figure bonuses based upon where you hit. And then we also have something called FFM, which I'll get to in just a second. So what I want you to see here, this is the foundation of our business. It is, like I said, it is one page. It is so easy. It may not make sense tonight, and I'm not going to hit on too much of it tonight because I do not want to overwhelm you. The worst thing I could do right now is overwhelm you, and I don't want to do it. I also don't want to take up much more of your time. But what I want you to see here is that we offer, if you know anything about network marketing, we offer a volume-based compensation plan that pays infinity levels deep. Most compensation plans encourage really bad behavior where we start to treat people like dollar signs because we only get paid 7 levels deep. Well, if I recruit somebody into my level 70 or somebody on my team recruits somebody into my level 70 and they really want to work, and they really want to be successful, no matter what their definition of success is, I can work with them just as closely as I could if they were my level 2, because we have a compensation plan that pays infinity levels deep. We have set pay. We have no averages. Most compensation plans out there in the industry offer averages, and the averages don't even come close to what you make. I know in my first company, the average income was $9,000 a month in the rank that I achieved. On average, I made $4,000 a month. It's not like that here. What that box 3, if you can see box 3, what it says you're going to make, where it says commission, you will make no more, you will make no less. What it says, you will always know what you're going to be paid. So I love that. Most companies pay out on average about 36, 37% to the field. We pay out almost 50% to the field, which boasts one of the highest payouts to the company. Our leaders never say that we have the best compensation plan in the world. They simply say we have the most generous, the most fair, and the most aggressive. And we have 2 more compensation plans, 2 more compensation plan enhancements coming this month. Just to sum it up quickly, boxes 1 and 2 are how you earn money based on the customers that you bring in. Box 3 and 4, and I don't expect you guys to remember any of this. I'm just giving you, I'm sorry, there's sirens. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's distracting. I'm so sorry. I feel like every night that I do one of these calls, there's like an emergency. Box 3 and 4 are the team building side of the compensation plan. This is how you make money based upon the team that you grow. You don't have to grow a team. You can earn money based solely on boxes 1 and 2. but boxes 3 and 4 are how you grow on the building side, as well as box 5. Now, this is something super unique. We offer a debt payment plan to anyone who reaches the rank of elite or above. And elite is only the fourth rank into the company. So it's actually super achievable. We will pay off your debt to the debt of your choice. And if you're debt free already, we will make that same payment every single month to the retirement or savings plan of your choice. I know of no other company in the industry that offers that. So a little more, I'm trying to hurry, a little more about the financial freedom movement is that this is a labor of love born out of the heart of our president's wife. She's the blonde that you see here. And these are actually real life stories of people at our most recent convention of what their lives looked like before the financial freedom movement, before they started meeting with their financial coach versus what it looks like today. From the day that you join us as an ambassador, if you choose to partner with us as an ambassador, you will have access to free financial coaching from day one. It is not contingent upon what you bring to the table. It is not contingent upon how much money you make the company, what rank you are. Everyone has access to a financial coach from day one. I got mine my first month, and he's amazing. The goal here is to help you save, to increase your savings while simultaneously paying off debt. Most financial coaches make the mistake of focusing solely on paying off debt. We work on increasing your savings while paying off debt, because if all you're ever doing is paying off debt, you'll never save the way that you're supposed to save. We make sure that you have the best life insurance plan for your family. Most life insurance plans, nobody wants to think about this, but most life insurance plans are only catastrophic in the event that you pass away. There are life insurance plans out there that take care of your family if you're injured, but you don't pass away. I mean, these are the things nobody wants to talk about, but that was one of the first questions my coach asked me was, what type of life insurance do you have? You learn investment strategies. They have ways to build your credit. They have ways to, we have a CPA that is specialized that you can pay for, who is specialized in network marketing, taxes, so that you can make sure that you're getting all of the write-offs that you should be getting. So you're making sure you're getting all of the money back that you should be getting. It's just an incredible, incredible resource. Lastly, we have a culture here, and I think everyone on this call would agree, just being here in the short amount of time that they've been here. And this is Stacy and Kimball that I got to meet a few weeks ago. There are my QFit coaches. We have a culture here that is different. We have proximity to leadership. Just yesterday, this team had a call with the vice president of business development. She's a busy lady. She's doing big, big things, but she saw the potential in this group, and she wants to blow up Hawaii. She wants to see major, crazy, massive success on the islands. And she saw that as a reason to partner with you guys and to make sure that you all meet your goals. So you matter here. That's the bottom line. You matter. And like I said, we have a compensation plan that encourages good behavior, that allows you to come in brand new and have access to top leaders, to have access to the president, to have access to the VPs, to have access to mentors such as my friend Katie, who brought me into the company. This is a partnership. You're in business for yourself. You are not in business by yourself. And this is a partnership. Our 5Fs, they are the core of our company: our faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances. So that's all I've got. It has been really great to get to share this time with each of you guys tonight. Pretty proud of myself. 42 minutes, actually 39 minutes, because I didn't start till 7:03. But definitely get back with the person who invited you to this call. I'm available all night tonight. My husband's out of town. I kind of consider that like my free time, like party, like, because he's like, let's go to bed early. And I'm like, no, I'm a night owl. And with the way your all's times work, like I'm here. So if anybody wants to hop on a Zoom and talk about things more in depth, I'm here. Ola's here. if anything stood out to you or resonated with you and you have more questions, we would love to talk through that with you. We have some incredible promotions going on right now to help you get started strong and to help you make quite a bit of money right in the beginning. And you may not, there's typically three people. It's the last thing I'll say, I promise. There's typically three people who come into queue. Number one, or on these calls, number one, you go, those products sound amazing, I want to try those products. Number two, you say, I'm all in, I can't unsee what I've seen, and I want to be a part of that. Like, what's there to lose? Like, there's nothing to lose. And three, you say, you know what, I don't think this is for me, but I can think of some people that might benefit from it. And so your referral matters. And we're so grateful for that. So get back with the person who invited you here tonight. Let us know what questions you have. We're here to answer them all night. And we're just really thankful that you took time out of your day to be here. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you have a really great night. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.